Chapter 28 Workshop Forming and Finishing of Plastics. This video describes ways that plastics can be shaped and finished in small industrial and school workshops. A strip heater contains a long heating element, submerged just below a long slotted gap. If a thermoplastic sheet is placed over the heating element, it will soften along a line. It can then be bent along that line. A fixture can be used to create a specific angle. The plastic cools quickly and is now set in the bent shape.
Vacuum forming is used to mould thin sheets of thermoplastic. A mould is placed on a grid and is lowered into the vacuum former. A thin sheet of thermoplastic is placed on the top and clamped into place. A heater is lowered down over the sheet. The plastic sheet softens. The mould is lifted up into the soft sheet. A pump is turned on and a vacuum is created under the sheet, pulling the sheet down onto the mould. There are small holes in the mould and in the grid under the mould to allow air to pass through. The plastic cools quickly and is removed. Excess plastic is trimmed off, leaving the final product.
Bandsaws, hacksaws, drills and milling machines can be used with plastics as long as some precautions are taken. Use slow speeds, as high speeds can melt the plastic. Use drill bits that are designed for plastic and use saw blades with fine, close-set teeth. Clamp workpieces securely in vices using protective pieces of wood on either side. Acrylic is difficult to machine because it can shatter easily. When drilling acrylic, make a small pilot hole first and also make sure there is a piece of wood underneath the plastic to prevent the drill bit cracking the acrylic when it emerges on the other side. Hand files can be used to deburr rough edges and holes. Wet sandpaper and plastic polish can be used to give a smoother finish. Saw-cut edges should first be filed, then wet sanded, then polished. Milled edges are smoother and can usually be directly polished. Because acrylic is a brittle material, use draw filing with a single cut file to remove saw-cut or cross-file marks. Use wet and dry emery paper to remove any draw file marks. And finally, finish with a plastic polish. Plastics can be painted, but they need to be thoroughly degreased first and a special primer applied to provide sufficient grip for the paint or lacquer.